Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Zoe Alex Welcome. In this one-time reading that I'm going to provide you will be January the 2nd of 2025. So Happy New Year to all, Happy New Year. But this is going to be a reading that I'm going to tell you what's going on. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I am at a cafe shop. I know it is, but you will hear lots of background noise. I'm sorry about that. But the point being is that in this reading, we have to provide what we're looking for and what's going on and who's doing it. It's basically how it seems to be and how it kind of reminds you about how it is, whether you're going to be having a right and wrong perspective and how it seems to be. So, in this process, on how it goes, I just need to, how it is with the reminders about how it is. So, if you like to give this video a like and a comment, you sure can. But the point is that in this definite reading, you have to understand what's going on through this situation, and it's the way it goes. So, this is the way of how it is, and you have to understand that because about how it is. This is like how it is one or another, and this is how society is. It's basically how things are, and you have to acknowledge it. It's way of how it is, right? So, this is the way it happens, right? So, majority is the way of how it goes. Majority is the key, majority is the way of how it looks, and we're going to do that. So I want to see what the universe is going to be doing, and this is how it is. So I hope you like this video. Please give it a like, please give it a comment, and enjoy. This is what it seems to be. So let's get started. So in this reading, we have basically the Knight of Wands reversed. There was something that was happening in this entire situation. It's the way of how it goes. It's the way of how, how everything is conjunted and everything else. But the point is that we have to acknowledge that because in ways we have to consider the following. It's the way of how everything is. So we have to understand that. Because we have to do what we can, say, well, we got this, we know what to do, but, in ways we have to consider the following, so this is the way it kind of goes, right? So you have to understand that because you have to think to yourself, like, well, I got this, I know what to do, and you have to understand that, right? So you have to see what's going on through the situation, and you have to acknowledge that. So let's see what's in the middle. Four of Cups reversed, followed by the Three of Wands upright, followed by the Moon reversed, okay, and Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed, but the Devil's upright. Yeah, because you are basically having a violation, or you could be having communication. That's the way it goes. But it's the way of how it happens nowadays, where you have to think to yourself and saying, well, I got this and know what to do. You have to think to yourself saying that if you're in the right direction, you have to provide what you're looking for, and you have to do what you can. Like if you have priorities, if you have your own majority and how it is. This is the way it happens because you have to think to yourself, it's like, well, this is how it is. This is like almost like a plain issue. But the point thing is that, doesn't make sense, doesn't make any sense to pay attention to, whether if it's good or bad, right? So you have to remain society of how you can do it. It's like, it's the main of the game, it's the way of how it kind of goes, right? You have to contribute of what you're looking for and how you can do that, because that's the pure understanding about what's happening around that situation, whether it's good or bad, whether you can have your own way. It's like, this is like almost like when you're having the silver lining, when you have silver lining, it's the basically how it is, because when you deal with another Capricorn, or you're dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Aries, there are things they need to learn in order to do that, right? This is like I'm giving you the information, you're paying attention to it, So you have to understand that this is the way of how it goes, no matter how it is, no matter how you can do that, because you have to pay attention to what's going on, This is the way it kind of goes. It's very interesting how everything is, and this is like almost like a collaboration on how it is, right? Because you have to collaborate, you have to do what you can do, This is like how it is, right? Everything will change in a split second. So when you do that, you need to pay attention on what's going on, and you have to feel the vibration, feel about what's happening around you. You have to know that this is like almost like a connecting board. You know, that's what it is, right? So when you think about it, you think about, all right, this is the way it goes. Because in my understanding, you have to pay attention to what's happening around your situation, whether you're going to have a good day or a bad day, right? When you have violation, and when you're not having what you're looking for, and, you know, you're getting all the rebounds or whatever it is, and you're having a bad day, it does recommending that you are having a bad day. You know, you're having bad vibes. You don't know what you're going to be doing, right? Communicating is the key. You have to understand that, because when you have communication, you do what you can. You know, this is the way it happens. This is the way of how you can, you know, motivate yourself, right? You have to do what you can, because in ways you have to consider what's going on, right? You have to consider what's happening around you, and you know who's doing this and what's happening from the right and wrong perspective. You know, we always have a perspective, right? You have to understand that this is the whole entire situation about what's happening around you. You know, the key is virtual, like, you know, virtual, and it's the way it goes, because you have to think about, okay, well, I got this, I know what to do, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to think, well, am I doing this correctly? You know, that's what it seems to be. Okay, pay attention. But anyway, the point thing is that in this reading, you have to pay attention to this. So, let me try. What's in the middle? 8 coins. Wheel of Fortune reversed. 2 Wands reversed. The Hierophant is upright. 5 of Swords is upright. Wow. The Knight of Swords reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. 2 Wands reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Or Knight of Coins reversed. 10 of Swords reversed. The World reversed. Yeah, see, there's incompletion. 5 of Swords represents that you're having conflict with someone. And then you're having Wheel of Fortune reversed, you're having bad luck. Yeah, the Hierophant is upright because you want to have guidance. That's what it seems to be. The Knight of Swords is upright, followed by the 10 of Coins reversed, followed by the 5 of Coins reversed, followed by the 6 of Wands reversed, Chariot reversed. But yeah, the King of Swords is upright, yeah, because you want knowledge, right? So you want to have that, right? When you have knowledge, you have to know what's going on through that perspective. You know, it's the way of how you can do it. It's having a saying where everything will be how it is, because you have to think about what's happening around that situation. You know, it's very interesting on how you can do it as long as it needs to. You know, put that into perspective. You know, that's how it is, right? So you have to understand about what I'm saying, because in life aspect, this is the way how it is, right? This is like seeing is believing, believing is seeing. That's all I'm going to say. Because you have to think about, okay, well, I got this, I know what to do, and then you have to understand that, right? This is what it seems to be. And you have to do what you can, because you have to provide what's happening around that situation. Right? This is like how it is. This is like when you have dignity and respect, and you have to know what's happening around that situation. You have to know about, you can impose on what's happening around that dialogue. You know, whether if you are, you know, how it is, whether if you are a business person, or whether if you are having, you know, the right of passage, whatever it is, you have to pay attention on what's happening. Because you have to do exactly what's going on, because you have to understand that. Because you have to understand about the reasons, and you have to understand about what's going on in that format. You know? So what I'm saying is, in this reading, you have to pay attention, because you do what you can. you have to move. You have to do what you can to unlock your horizon, you know. Because when you have bad luck, when you have conflict, when you have things are not appealing, it's like, what's the issue? You have to do exactly what you're told to do, because you have to define what you're looking for, you know? Because you have to pay attention. You have to know from the aspect of life, you know? Because that's what it seems to be, you know? So you have to understand that. You have to. But anyway, the point being that in this reading you have to pay attention. It does make sense. In order to do that, you have to do what you can, because that's what it can remain. You know? And when things go into that perspective, you think, okay, well, I got this, I know what to do. But does it make sense? Does it make any reliable sense? You know? When you look at this, you think, okay, well, I got this, I know what to do. But you have to think about the reasons behind it. Like, that's how it kind of is. You want to know what the universe is saying. Reverse, Judgment is upright, Fool reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, Five of Swords is upright. Yeah, see, you're high home. You know, that's how it is. Nine of Swords reverse, well, the Wheel of Fortune is upright. Yeah, you're gonna have good luck after when you're done with the conflict situation. You know, that's what the universe is saying, because that's how it is, right? This is like almost like having a fear factor, but when you have that, it's the ability of knowing what to do. Right? This is like how, you know, when you do what you can, it's like a life skill, right? Because that's what it seems to be. That's the middle. Here's the country. So let's these sources down, because there's no anxiety. Not yet. What the universe is saying. Let's see. So Sorceress for knowing Pentacles Spirit, there's no security. Now Sorceress, there's no fear. Nine Cups Sorceress, there's no fulfillment. Seven Cups Sorceress, there's a delusion. Seven Reverse, there's no obsession. Emperor is upright, there's structure. Nine Wands Reverse, there's no immaturity. Ten is upright, there's stillness. Tower reverse, there's no transformation. 6 1 right there's achievement. 5 strokes reverse, there's no revenge. Yeah, see? There's no problem. Pentacles reverse, there's no comfort. 10 cups reverse, there's no completion. Queen of cups reverse, there's no empathy. 3 of swords reverse, there's no heartbreak. 3 cups upright, there's celebration. 12 reverse, there's no decisions. 2 wands reverse, there's no planning. Your friends separate, there's guidance. 2 swords reverse, there's no crossroads. Ace Pentacles is upright, there's growth. The 10 Pentacles is upright, there's wealth. Yeah, see, that's what it is, because you're looking for money. King of Swords Tower, there's knowledge. Two Pentacles reversed, there's no excitement. Tonight, Pentacles reversed, there's no trust. Wow. The Eight of Swords Tower, there's anxiety. Yeah, because when you have no trust, when you have no intention whatsoever, you think, okay, well, this is the way it goes. This is the way it happens, right? Because when you think about it, you think everything is all how it is one way or another. And then you think, okay, well, I got this, I know what to do. But in life aspect, that's the way it goes. Let's see what the Oracle card says. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. You know, that's a good card, because when you have adversity, that's the way it goes. So, let's do one of these. Let's see what the universe is saying. The Lovers is upright. The Temperance reversed. Moon reversed. The Magician's upright. Chariot's upright. World reversed. The Strength card. Yeah, see, you have everything that you're looking for: skill and strength, and levers to make decisions. That's how it seems to be. That's the way it happens, right? Let's see what the universe is saying. The Five of Earth is fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-fulfillment. Yeah, so that's what it says. You're feeling about money because you don't know what to do. That's what it seems to be. So video is the Royal Capricorn. So I hope you all like this reading. I hope that you all enjoy it. Please understand that this is just remarkable of how it is. You have to pay attention to what's going on through that way, and how you can make your own decisions, make your own rights, your own beliefs, your own ways of how it goes. So I hope everything seems to be fine, and acknowledge that. Encourage yourself to do what you can and understand what you're going to be believing in, and this is the way it happens. So everything will switch instantly, and you have to pay attention to it. So I hope you all like this reading. Please give it a like, please give it a comment, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.